Hey everyone, and welcome to another toddler daytime routine. This is Joel's, he's almost 22 months, so this is his 22-month-old daytime routine, which has kind of shifted a little bit from when I last filmed it at 18 months. So our day starts between 7 and half 7 usually, unless he's going through a bad week with a sleep regression, in which case it will be earlier, but it's normally between 7 and half 7. So normally Steve gets up with him and sees him before work for a bit, but this morning I'm getting up with him because Steve has to leave earlier. So the first thing I do is just take his blackout blinds down and open his normal blind, and then he'll have a quick nappy change. After his nappy change, we will either sit in mine and Steve's bed and I'll watch some TV with Joel for a bit, some CBeebies, or we will go downstairs and watch TV, but I always get him a drink and a snack first to keep him going till breakfast. This morning he wanted to go downstairs, so I'm just giving him some cold milk in a beaker, and then he normally has a banana with that as well. I actually left the pram in the hallway last night, so he has found it this morning and he's absolutely obsessed with straps and buckles and anything like that. So he's now found it, and this will be him for a good 10 minutes now, just trying to figure out this strap. Then after that, we would just sit in the lounge and watch something normally digger related, because he's obsessed with tractors and diggers at the moment. So we're just going to watch this for the next sort of half hour, 45 minutes till I do his breakfast. It's now about 8:15 and Steve's about to leave for work for the day, but before he goes, he's just hyping Joel up, which what dad doesn't do that, and now I'm going to be left to deal with a hyper toddler, so that's going to be fun. And now we're just waving bye-bye to daddy for the day, and then we are going to go and make some breakfast. So excuse the state of the kitchen side, Steve's just made his breakfast and left it in a mess, but obviously I'm going to wipe everything after Joel's had his breakfast. So he normally just has porridge or something simple, so I'm just mashing some banana to mix in with it, and then I make it with whole milk, and then just pop it in the microwave literally for about between 30 seconds and a minute, and that's the quickest and easiest way I find of doing porridge. So we are actually off to meet a friend at Soft Play this morning at about 10 o'clock. So while Joel's finishing his breakfast, I've just popped into the kitchen to make his lunch, because we are going to have lunch there. We got this handy lunchbox for £5 in Aldi, and it's honestly so good. We use it for the childminders every week and when we go for picnics, and it comes with all of these different sections. I absolutely love it. So for lunch today, he's got his morning snack in here, which he will have as soon as we get to Soft Play between 10 and half 10. So it's just a strawberry biscotti bar from Aldi. Then I've got a freezer stash of homemade courgette and cheese pinwheels, so I've just got one of those out for him last night, and it's all defrosted. He's also got some carrot puffs with that. He's got some cucumber sticks, some little cubes of cheddar cheese, and then he's also got a satsuma that I've peeled for him for his dessert. So it's now about 9 o'clock and I've just come upstairs for a shower so I can start getting ready for the day. So I've just set Joel up with something to watch on his tablet, and he's going to play with his toy kitchen, which he's obsessed with. And I'm just going to pop the stair gate across because the bathroom's literally next door, so I can have the door open and see him while I'm in the shower. And yeah, I'm just going to have a shower. Then I'm going to go back into my bedroom and pop some makeup on for the day. So while I'm doing that, he will normally play in his room, or this morning he wants to sit in our bed and watch CBeebies. Then by the time I got onto doing my hair, he was bored and running around and messing everything up in true toddler styles. He's tipped my hair ties everywhere, and now he's sat down Steve's side of the bed trying to eat them. Now I'm finally ready for the day, and I've just got Joel dressed as well. So I'm just really quickly making our bed, and then I'm going to pop into Joel's room and really quickly make his bed. And then we are heading out to Soft Play. It's about 10:15. We always try and get out and about in the morning. I just find the days are really long if you stay in trying to entertain them all day. So mornings are the best time for us. We will usually go and meet some friends and just get out and about. We'll go to a baby class or Soft Play, or we'll go to the farm because we've got an annual pass for our local farm. Just try and get out and about somewhere and tire him out before nap time. Joel and his friend have just had a really good hour and a half running around soft play, and they've just had their lunch. So now we've just come back home and it is just before 1 o'clock and he is going down for his nap. So he'll go down anywhere in between 12:30 and 1 o'clock, and I let him sleep for about 2 hours. So I'll wake him up. If he goes down at 12:30, I'll wake him up at 2:30. If he goes down nearer to 1, if we've been out for the morning, I will wake him up by 3 o'clock. So it's just gone 3 o'clock and we're just on our way to my midwife appointment. Normally we'll just stay in the afternoon and play at home or pop to the shops if I need to run some errands, but this afternoon I've got my 38-week midwife appointment, and then straight after that we had to pop to B&M to get some more lights for the garden. So I'm going to see if there's any toys that I can treat Joel to. So B&M was a successful trip. We've been looking for some gardening gloves so Joel can help Daddy in the garden for ages, and I found those dinosaur ones. They're not really my vibe, but they're cute and they're the only ones they had. He also got a toy digger, and then I also found this mud kitchen. It was down to £35 in the sale. I've been after one for him for ages, so I was really pleased with that. So now it's 4 o'clock and we are just going to play in the garden for the rest of the day till I start dinner, which will be about 5:15. So he's just playing with his new toy digger and truck, which he's obsessed with already. So yeah, we're just going to play out here for the next hour or so, and probably get his sand and water table out as well so he can make a bit of a mess and do a bit of messy play with his new digger. So now it is 5:15 and I'm just starting dinner. So because Steve's working till 10 o'clock this evening, he works late 2 nights a week. So there's no point me cooking a full-on meal for me and Joel. So we'll have something easy like fish fingers and veg or something like that. But tonight we're just having this ready meal, low-fat fish pie, and I'll do Joel some broccoli with it on the side as well. So I'm just going to pop that in the oven for 45 minutes, and then we will normally just watch TV while dinner's cooking. So it is now 6 o'clock and this is where his routine's changed slightly. So his dinner is now ready. We're just going to go and eat this now. So yeah, he used to have dinner at 5:30 and now we've pushed it back to 6 because his bedtime's got a bit later since he's moved out of his cot and into his big boy bedroom. After dinner, he usually has one of these yogurts for dessert, but I will let him have 2 if he is still hungry. Just going to literally see how he gets on eating this. I finished my dinner just before him. He's still got a little bit left, so I'm just popped into the kitchen to do his bedtime bottle. We had actually dropped this for a little bit, for about a week, and then he decided he wanted it again, so we've started doing it again. He has about 5 ounces, and the difference between this and his morning milk is that we will heat his bedtime bottle up. He also doesn't always have milk in the morning. I just kind of do it as and when, but he will always have warm milk before bedtime. He's also decided that he does want a second yogurt, and he's copying what his friend was doing at lunchtime today and eating it with his fingers. So there's a bit of a mess for me to clear up in a minute, but that is just toddler life for you. It is now 6:30 and I've just popped his bath on, so we will always go up at about 6:30 for bedtime, and I always use the Child's Farm hair and body wash on him because it smells amazing. Then the first thing I would do once his bath is running is go into his room, put his blackout blinds up, make the room a little bit darker and turn his bedside light on just to kind of set like a relaxing mood so he knows that it's time to go to sleep soon. Then while he's just playing with some toys before his bath is ready, I'm just going to lay out everything on his changing mat for after he gets out the bath. So his eczema cream, his talcum powder, his nighttime nappy because we wear Pampers at nighttime, and then his pyjamas and one of his favourite toys. So we'll normally spend about 10 minutes in the bath just kind of splashing around. He does love playing with water, so he absolutely loves bath time. He used to also brush his teeth straight after bath time, but he'll have his milk first now, and then I'll quickly take him back into the bathroom to brush his teeth. So he will usually sit in the teepee and have his milk, but tonight he's having it laying down. And then I always get him to choose a story and climb into bed. So normally we'll do 2 stories at bedtime. So it is now 7 o'clock and I'm hoping he will go straight to bed. We always put this little red plug-in glow light on for him now that he's in his big boy bed. We got given this by a friend, so I'm not sure where it was from, but he knows that when the light's on, it is sleepy time. Sometimes he will get out of bed a couple of times, but I'm hoping tonight he won't. Thank you so much for watching our routine, guys, and I will catch you in the next video.